Here's a little lesson for you. In a 2023 survey, over 70% of schools said that staffing shortages was the biggest concern, especially in areas like special ed and STEM programs. The biggest reason behind that is financial compensation. ICC North title hopes are on the line tonight, and a big part will be on the Claysburg-Kimmel side. Everybody has different fitness goals for the new year, but they all start at the same point, and that's getting through the door. Now, some of these artists have been working since Monday to create some big-time balloon art for the parade coming up on Friday. Now, some of this balloon art has relation to Indiana, PA, whether that'll be a local building or the courthouse, but some artists might take it in their own initiative to build simple balloon animals like this one. Physical fitness acts as an aid to dealing with mental health. However, those suffering may not feel the same due to the fact that they feel they'll become an outcast to society. That's why the event looks to kick the stigma out of talking about mental health. If you were in Altoona today, you may have encountered bumper-to-bumper traffic along Plank Road, caused by hundreds of shoppers heading to the stores trying to get the best deals this Black Friday. They also stressed that without the luxuries that they're able to enjoy in places like Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, boroughs are seeing a transportation need that hasn't yet been met. And that's what the committee is gauging to figure out how to solve the problem. Cold weather is upon us as opening weekend for rifle season approaches, causing some concern from health experts.
To check these out throughout the county because they're broke down all over the place. Why couldn't they just check them out yesterday when they were supposed to?
Cambria County voters proudly worked their way to the polls Tuesday morning, only to be met with discord. The scanning machine could not scan ballots, leaving voters only two options: drop their ballot in lock boxes to be hand counted, or come back later and vote. Both options leaving voters concerned about whether their vote is actually going to be counted.
You never can tell the way people take stuff and get rid of it and stuff like that. I don't like it.
The county worked quickly to file an emergency extension, which was granted by the court. And while they have the option to come back later, officials are encouraging voters to stay in line and trust their vote will be counted.
That's our number one goal today, is to make sure every voice is heard from.
The Cambria County Commissioners have since sent sheriffs and deputies to Pittsburgh to get new ballots, which were then going to be distributed to all polling locations across the county and scanned into the machines.
We're still investigating the issue with the ballots that had originally come up this morning. And once we know for sure what had happened, we'll most certainly rectify the situation.
Fans return to Beaver Stadium for Penn State's annual blue-white football game. As they enter the stadium, they get a closer look at the ongoing renovations.
It's hard to see the stadium that you've always known in kind of the condition it's in right now.
Last time fans entered the stadium, they were cheering on the Nittany Lions during their run in the college football playoff. Since then, the press box and the top of the west side bleachers have been removed, prompting mixed reactions from students and alumni.
Being an alumni or being a student here, it was a little disheartening, to roll up to Beaver Stadium and see like construction and side of the stadium gone.
I'm definitely looking forward to going there and see what kind of progress they've made so far.
That did not stop fans from showing out to tailgate, especially if their seats were taken out by the renovations, like Chase Reed Miller and his family.
So it's kind of cool to see the progress that they made over the last couple months.
Now some have their own 2 cents to throw in.
There's a couple challenges. The traffic, and then of course, if they can build the cell tower a little bit, wider range.
But they see the vision of the evolution of Beaver Stadium.
It's going to help a lot. Improve the fan experience a lot, and yeah, I'm just kind of excited for it, going into my next couple years of college and stuff.
Even in the ever-changing landscape of college athletics.
The team's going to other stadiums that have been, so I think it's great for the team, and I think it's great for the visiting team. So overall, they're taking care of the student athletes.
The next time fans will enter Beaver Stadium, it will be for the 2025 home opener, with temporary seating installed on the western side of the stadium. In University Park, Jon Draeger, WTAJ News. Myersdale residents are picking up the pieces after a flash flood ravaged the area Tuesday night.
It was 2 feet inside my house in my living room area.
It came so fast, we couldn't get enough out, and things are ruined.
Residents of the borough got to work cleaning up after water from the Castleman River crested over the levee and gushed into homes and basements, claiming some cherished belongings.
All my babies' videos from they was babies were destroyed.
We have welders, electronic, a lot of electronic stuff that's just, it's at this point in time, it's ruined.
And businesses like MS Shock Therapy, a race car mechanic shop, felt the brunt of the rushing water. Tools, files, and other machinery now waterlogged.
A lot of things have floated away, and so we don't even really know what all we did lose.
Residents tell me that this is the third time in recent memory that the river had flooded their neighborhood. But
This is the worst it's been since I've lived here.
yet county officials say the community is coming together to recover quickly.
I've seen a lot of resiliency. I've seen a lot of families helping each other out.
These are all family. Family comes together whenever they need to.
But Landis says that the area is not out of the storm just yet.
There's another storm front potentially Friday into Saturday. So people want to clear that debris from drainage, culverts. Make sure they're ready for the next storm.
Some residents have told me that it will take up to months to recover from the flash flooding. In Myersdale, Jon Draeger, WTAJ News.